I'm a bit confused. Watch Trump say in his own words, only him and Devin Nunes have access to postings from his account on Truth Social. His own words.
You know, it started off with Dan Scavino. I said, Dan, how do you work this thing? And I started dictating. I began by dictating to Dan and a couple of other people that we had, but they weren't Dan. And I'd dictate something. And all of a sudden, people started following. And then on occasion, like about once every 3 years, Dan wouldn't be around because he was Ozer. I couldn't get rid of this guy. I call him the most powerful man in politics because he's the only one that has my number. He could say, I don't like you, voters. I don't like you at all. I'm fed up with you. I can't stand you. And that's the end of my political career. Dan's the only one that can do that. Where are you, Dan? Most powerful man in politics, I say. The most powerful. It's the only one that can do it without, he can press it. Linda, he's got the number. Even Linda doesn't have it, although I'd give it to you. I trust you implicitly. I'd give it to you. But Dan could say something horrible. He could say something very sexually oriented. And that would end it, okay? That would end it. But he hasn't done that, and he won't do it.
Germany, the latest in a series of anti-Semitic and authoritarian statements from Trump and his campaign. Rachel Scott has the story. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, George, good morning to you. It is normal, of course, for presidential candidates to share videos with their vision for the country. It is not normal for those videos to have references to Nazi Germany and Adolf Hitler. The Trump campaign tells us this morning that this was a video that was shared by a staffer while the former president was in court, saying that staffer missed the reference. But as of this morning, that video has not been taken down.
Former President Donald Trump sparking backlash this morning after a video posted to his social media account seemingly suggests there will be a unified Reich if he wins the 2024 election.
Donald Trump wins. What's next for America?
Those words are largely associated with Nazi Germany and Adolf Hitler's Third Reich, another name for his Nazi regime. The 30-second video features hypothetical newspaper articles of Trump celebrating a victory in November. That phrase appearing 3 times, including under the headline, "What's Next for America?" It includes references to World War I, citing German industrial strength and peace through strength. Another headline suggesting Trump would reject globalists, a phrase often used by the far right as an anti-Semitic slur. In a statement, Trump campaign's press secretary says this was not a campaign video. It was created by a random account online and reposted by a staffer who clearly did not see the word while the president was in court. But the campaign has not deleted the post, and it's not the first time Trump has used language similar to what Adolf Hitler once wrote. Just months ago, he declared immigrants are poisoning the blood of America.
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done.
This morning, the Biden campaign issuing a statement saying Donald Trump is not playing games. He's telling America exactly what he intends to do if he regains power, rule as a dictator over a unified Reich.
The Biden campaign calling this a pattern, noting in their statements that the former president had dinner with a white supremacist 2 years ago, and one said that there was very fine people on both sides after the white supremacist rally in Charlottesville. We have asked the Trump campaign why this video has not been taken down. We have not heard back, Robin.
All right, Rachel, our thanks to you.
sports, you know, to sort of bury your head deep in the sand and look inside and hope for the best. Hope for the best, hope for the storm to get away. But, you know, the storm is not going to get away, you know. The storm is coming, actually. The worst times are to come. I'm sorry to be the bearer of the good news for you guys. But, you know, you can pretend it's not here, but you can also deal with it. You can also deal with it. When we did this movie, everyone said, why do you want to make a movie with Trump? You know, if you want to tell something about the world, do it in a nice way, in a metaphorical way. How about the Second World War movie? How about the First World War movie? How about the American independence movie? How about the Russian independence movie? How about the Roman Empire movie? And then we ended up in the Planet of Apes, you know. But point is, there is no nice metaphorical way to deal with the rising wave of fascism. You know? Yeah. There's only the messy way. There's only the banal way. There's only the way of dealing with this wave on its own terms, at its own level, you know? And it's not going to be pretty, but I think the problem with the world is that the good people have been quiet for too long, you know? Yeah. So I think it's time to make movies relevant, you know? It's time to make movies political again.